Oh, excuse me. My goodness. The good stuff. Pepsi Zero Sugar Wild Cherry. It's my wife's new favorite drink. Okay, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic dino action. One of the best places for Magic the Gathering dinosaur content. It is basically the only thing I play since dinosaurs were released in early 2018. Again, for anybody that's new, over 400 live streams just on dinosaurs. Separate episodes about that much. My goodness. If you didn't see, any of them yet, you don't have to necessarily, but this is a continuation. This particular list that you're seeing tonight, tweaking it a little bit as we go. My favorite way to play dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are so good, but my favorite way to play them, of course, is big scary variations. Tyrannosaurus Rex, lovely, fairly recent addition. Man, that thing packs a punch. Hopefully we see it tonight. Carnage Tyrant, of course, the classic all-star. When dinosaurs first became a thing, we got a stunning body, absolutely stunning. An ancient Imperiosaur, man, that thing just continues to power out and do the trick. But tonight does feature Temple Altisaur. That's in the thumbnail there. Nice, shining, glowing potential with this. I wanted to continue this splashing, revisiting some old favorites, some classic dinosaurs. Not necessarily dinosaurs, but this one. I mean, some of you guys may not have even known this was a thing, and this certainly can be a pretty good thing in certain matchups. If a source would deal damage to another dinosaur we control, we prevent all but one of that damage. If there's, a roast, which is in Pioneer. It's not legal in Explorer yet, but 1 in a red, 5 damage to a creature. Nah, it's 1 damage to a creature. If somebody wanted to take out Tyrannosaurus Rex, for instance, to take out Tyrannosaurus Rex, they would have to block with 8 creatures, because every single creature they use is only going to deal 1 damage. That's pretty good. Nothing is going to die in combat, I would imagine. And having Temple Altisaur, you have to keep in mind another dinosaur you control. So Temple Altisaur does not protect itself. You want to see it as often as possible. You want to see the second copy as often as possible. So you definitely should jam all 4. Sometimes you may not need 2 to protect each other. You have a lot of other dinos to get the job done. But I just felt like, I'm going to try this out against Aggro, against a mid-range, that sort of thing. Probably a little bit too slow against Aggro. We'll see. But it is going to do the trick. I'm quite excited to feature it a little bit. Sideboard did change somewhat from last night, though. After I was thinking, 3 Tyrannosaurus Rex. Whenever I face control, I really want to have that 4th copy and just jam it. Man, get the job done. So that's why we got the 4th copy in the sideboard. Could I free up a little bit of space somewhere in the mixture here? I don't know. It's getting pretty darn tight, I must say. But if we do face control, we'll take out Galta. We'll switch in with the 4th copy of Tyrannosaurus Rex. Very straightforward right there. Pretty basic. Above Tyrannosaurus Rex, Ripjaw Raptor, lovely. So this is also going with the stuff that could help against Aggro, a little bit of mid-range, but mostly Aggro, because that is painful, and that just may end up being my most painful matchup. Mono red, mono white. There's a lot of stuff I can do against that if it becomes super common. Certainly I could lean more towards bringing the pain to them. But again, I can do good against mono green. We're going to see if it's the 4th night in a row that I face Mono Green Devotion. The previous 3 nights, at least the first match, Mono Green Devotion, I've taken them down. The last 4 times I've faced them, that's pretty good. Control, very good, like I say, with Carnage Tyrant, the counter spells, things that target. Oh, it is lovely, lovely stuff. Being able to stop that. Or just make them sit there and watch their life total go to 0. Beautiful. A little bit of instant speed interaction with Tandem Takedown here, a recent addition for March of the Machine. It's nice. It's nice, I must say. We got a lot of big creatures, so I thought, I'm going to try this out again. Instant speed. Basically, I think for the most part, it could read destroy target creature, planeswalker, or battle. We've got lots of big, powerful stuff, and potentially we could take out the World Spine Worm with the creativity list where it's trying to get out Xenagos, World Spine Worm. Xenagos gives +15/+15 and haste to the World Spine Worm, making it 30/30. But with that trigger on the stack or just before the World Spine Worm gets doubled, imagine Tandem Takedown, boom. We take down that World Spine Worm. It certainly is. It's possible. I mean, Ancient Imperiosaur alone, perhaps it could be 14 power. There you go. Maybe it's got it's a 12/12, and I have Marauding Raptor that is 2 power. 2 + 12, 14 right there. Boom. Tandem Takedown, increasing both creatures +1/+0, gets us past 15 damage on the World Spine Worm. Instant speed. They would never be expecting that. Master Narrator Arfie. Yes. We're going to get the job done. We're going to have some fun, JDX. And anybody else watching right now later on, most of you are asleep. Hopefully you had some good dreams. You dreamed of dinosaur action, taking down many, many opponents tonight. Dinosaurs are right. Let's bring the fight. And hopefully they don't cast too much Thoughtseize, because I will feel slighted. Nah. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. Rough. That's how it goes. As long as you persevere, you keep on trucking, you'll get there. Never quit. No fear, no limits. You might not feel you're improving as fast as you're improving. Certainly when I started this, I wasn't improving a whole lot, but you will. You got to keep going. Especially if you love it, enjoyed whatever it is, recording, mixing, mastering, producing, wearing all those hats like I was mentioning. Certainly I am the only part that does this. Thumbnails, all that stuff. It's good. It's good. Back to nature? Well, I still want to take out enchantments. Otherwise, I say we jump into the matches tonight. Get right into it. Drink it. Hey. That's how it goes. You want to indulge in some adult beverages. You go right ahead. Whatever you need to do. Annoying. Yeah, that's too bad. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Mono white humans, perhaps, with that Ajani avatar. This hand not too good. Technically, I could potentially keep it. Certainly. Oh, I think I'm kind of tempted. I want to have my own company, and then I could make the rule where the customer is not always right, or whatever service you're offering. You know, you send them on their way in a nice enough way, maybe not yell, but you just get them out of there. You remove them from the situation where otherwise they'd have to stick around, and be a pill. A bugger. Mono green devotion. Are you kidding me? Okay, okay, well. Huh. It's hard. It's hard sometimes. I guess maybe we're losing to mono green devotion. Also, pretty difficult. Starting off. Okay, okay, there we go. We're saved with the Carplucin Forest. Whoa. Awesome stuff. But it's difficult when people don't understand the social cues. What do? You can only be so nice. You have to use some other reason that would get them towards the door. A nice enough reason. It's got to be something. I think we should still get Ancient Imperiosaur. I mean, this is looking stunning. It was going to be pretty bad if we hadn't gotten that source of red. Oh, a bunch of Elvish Mystics. We might actually pull this off. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, certainly Marauding Raptor, 100%. Ancient Imperiosaur next turn, and mostly dead. Are they mostly dead? That's the question. Hey, oh, that does sound good, yes. Text kittens. I should use that myself, huh? See if they want Karn to go down. I don't think they want Karn to go down. But I'm going to give it a go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get Kiora. Try and take her down by 1. That could be nice. She goes away when she untaps. Probably Nykthos, I would imagine. She's left that 1 loyalty, so that's nice. But excited about the next project. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, the kittens. The cat. Oh my God, ma'am! I just got a text. My cat is having kittens. You gotta go. I gotta close things up. The kittens are there. They're on the 5th kitten is out. 6. It is just absolute mayhem. Quick. Go. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that would probably work for anybody, I would imagine. Storm the festival? Well, that's rough stuff. Not much else we can do. Oh, I can make anything sound believable. If any of you other guys watching now or later on, you want me to say something that you have a hard time believing. It's kind of like a con artist. Not that I'm a con artist, but as long as you believe what you're saying, even if it's not true, it just, it adds something to it. You're just doing it for fun, that sort of thing. It takes practice. We're doing good. We're doing good tonight. JDX making some jokes about cats having to shoo away customers and stuff. I can keep a straight face with just about anything. Will they make this work? It's hard to say. At least they didn't get another Nykthos, another Kiora, untapping stuff. They did draw 2 cards off of the Old Growth Troll and Polychronos, unfortunately. But we're going to be cramming down some massive damage with Ancient Imperiosaur. Hasty. That might not be enough for you, buddy. Yes, refer to the earlier chats. Okay. So, Ancient Imperiosaur going to get 8 counters? 6 counters. Whichever. That's fine. Topiary Stomper, Marauding Raptor. The other Marauding Raptor? I don't know. Do I want to swing with that Marauding Raptor and have Ancient Yeah, we're doing that. That would be better, technically, this turn. Still leave a Huntmaster to give Ancient Imperiosaur haste. Smack him as hard as possible and hope we get something big and scary. If they wanted to take the Imperiosaur out, they would have to double block with the Old Growth Troll and Polychronos. So the 6 damage from Marauding Raptor, I think, might continue on through. Okay, that's... we might not be dead. We're about to find out. Oh, interesting. Are they going to take 10? Well, at least you can chill, relax, have a good, calm Magic the Gathering time with the best card game in the world, of course. Yeah, they're caught between a rock and a hard place. Okay, well, doesn't really matter who I take out, but that's alright by me. They still get the 3 devotion with the old growth troll that re-enters, is put on the forest. Kind of rough. To get the ramp from old growth troll plus its devotion, it's a fantastic package. If you can take out just the old growth troll, exiling it so it can't come back, they lose the devotion, they lose the ramp, that really can do a number on their potential amounts of mana. You're switching to Pokemon. Hey, Oko was pretty good. I did enjoy facing it. I was also splashing for it because I guess apparently it was so broken. Every single person, it didn't matter what deck you were playing. It was so broken. I heard stories of mono black people splashing just for Oko. If you were in green but not blue, you would splash blue just for it. It didn't matter what you were doing. People splashed for it. It was pretty insane. It was pretty cool to live through. Of course, if you can live through Oko, you can live through anything, I would imagine. And Lurrus of the Dream Den. I've lived through both of those things. And Field of the Dead. That was also with Oko. That was rough. Painful. Well, we're not dead yet. We could get another Ancient Imperious Sword, do a decent bit of damage. I would imagine we are probably dead with that Nykthos, unfortunately. We will want to try and go a little bit faster, although it has been pretty wacky, you must admit. 3 Otepec Huntmasters and 2 Marauding Raptors in basically the top 10. That is uncommon, unfortunate. A very unfortunate turn of events. No, we're packing it in. We're packing it in. At the very least, they will be playing Portal to Phyrexia. We're sacrificing 3 creatures when it enters. I don't remember what that purpose was. No. All right. Oh, this isn't even the list. My goodness, I was fiddling with some stuff. Okay. I've done this before a few nights. Because I have all variations of dinos. Sometimes they are similar with tweaks. This one features a Quartzwood Crasher. I was actually thinking of using that. It's a cheaper but big thing. It makes a token equal to the total amount of trample damage we deal combined with all creatures. It's got the 5 power at least for Gwenna. Okay, well, that's what we're bringing in. The list is basically the same as tonight's. Quartzwood switched for, Temple Altisaur. We'll take out Trainix Rex and 1 Carnage Tyrant. We'll trim the costlier big scary dinos. We'll bring in a cheaper one that is also going to be big and scary, making potentially a big scary token. Mono Green Devotion doesn't really interact with us early, so I think that's going to do the trick. Anything else? Not really. It's pretty reasonable to face mono green again and again and again, but it is pretty cool that it is 4 nights in a row. Hopefully the streak continues. Okay, the streak continues. My goodness, folks. That's an exciting looking hand. Huntmaster turn 2, hopefully. Marauding and Gwenna on turn 3. We'll see if I draw that 3rd land. That's going to definitely change things. I may have to go Marauding turn 2, Gwenna turn 3 if I don't have that 3rd land. We'll see how it feels. Oh, yes, I think you told me that story. Yeah, my goodness. A 100-person tournament. Kahira, yeah, Kahira would be devastating. Oh, there it is. We got it, folks. I think they're done for. Probably. But yeah, Lurrus being a cat, I mean, I think they assume it's a nightmare. I'm pretty sure Lurrus is a nightmare cat something. Pretty sure it's a nightmare. Yeah, cat tribal, Lurrus of the Dream Den. Seems like a pretty good fit to me. Oh boy. Hopefully we get a payoff. Ancient Imperiosaur, Quartzwood Crasher. They gotta do something quick though. If they don't do something big next turn, it might be lights out. Hopefully it's no Kiora, Boseiju to Elf, and a land that they play. Then they tap the forest with Wolfwillow Haven, which they'll add 3. Yeah, okay, they could Storm the Festival potentially. Tap it for 3, Kiora untap, tap for another 3. A total of 6 with that forest there. Nightmare Cat Demon. Yeah, some of those creatures from Ikoria were some pretty crazy combinations. But even just one of those creature types, it really could help out some other deck. Ooh, you're playing Nightmares. But wait, you've got this wacky creature that just happens to be part Nightmare, part Demon, Elemental. Wackiness. I really did think it was pretty cool. It was neat. It's like all these creatures could fit in so many different specific... oh my goodness, folks. That's gotta do it. They're dead. I think they're dead. We got a Shifting Ceratops for 2 green. Gwenna taps for 2 green, so Shifting Ceratops is free. Way to go, Topiary. With the 4 green mana that I have, love it. Gwenna does stay untapped. Beautiful. Done. Smoked. You can't stumble for a second. Now, do I want Ratchet Bomb? That's a good question. Yeah, Ikoria certainly wasn't cool. I'm also thinking of Back to Nature. That's pretty cool to take out their enchantments that they do on lands. Well, speaking of, oh man, I almost knocked my cup over on the floor, spilling my coffee. I would have shed tears. But speaking of Ikoria, Quartzwood Crasher. Man, we got a lot of pretty cool dinosaurs. Dinosaur Beast, Dinosaur Nightmare, Cat Supreme. Yeah. I've liked just about every set. I guess it's how I see Magic as a whole. I love playing it. I never get flustered. A few times I have gotten flustered here. You guys have witnessed, but for the most part, you just enjoy the thing, you do the thing, and I'm just naturally not a person who gets worked up by much. Keep it like that. No. Maybe could have switched Carnage Tyrant out with the Ratchet Bomb, taking out a specific mana value based on the charge counters that I put on Ratchet Bomb. Maybe could have helped a bit. That hand won't help. Okay, there we go. We got the hand. We're getting there. Now the question becomes, keep the Marauding Raptor, the Xenagos. Now let's do that. Now. Oh yes, definitely the soundboard. I could. Maybe for April Fools, this next April Fools, I'll pretend like I'm just a super raging person, yeah. Oh, this Thoughtseize, I hate that they should ban Thoughtseize and they should ban counter spells because I don't get to play my dinosaur decks and that's not fair, so that should be banned. That sort of thing. Going to try for Topiary Stomper. I'm going to hope we can get Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. I mean, we're already down quite a bit. It is going to be an uphill battle, to say the least. We will get Galta. That is pretty good. Marauding for 1, Galta for 2, if we don't draw another land. But I imagine Storm the Festival is going to do us in. That or Portal to Phyrexia. Maybe. Okay. No Nykthos, no Kiora. Ouch. Ouch. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Okay, that's how it goes. They got some good hits. They got the stuff they need. Oh, excuse me. Hey, that's good. I appreciate it. If I can give you guys a good time, all right, I'll do it. Yeah, that pesky Supreme Verdict should supremely be banned, because my creatures just get sent to the discard pile. I hate when my creatures are sent to the discard pile when the white and blue player uses that disappearing Supreme Verdict spell. That's not fair. Ban it. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. That is how it goes sometimes. Munchies. Beef jerky. That's probably my favorite thing. I just wish beef jerky was cheaper. Man, I would eat that all the time. Could I make that win? Not really. Maybe if there was something for 3, a Gwena, a Topiary Stomper. Okay, okay, well, I just have to say what I want and I get it. That's fine by me. Whew, whew. Fantastic stuff right there. Huntmaster, Gwena, Carnage Tyrant the turn after that. If the opponent has not done a whole lot, if they haven't taken out Gwena, we get him. Radiant Grove though, what do they have up their sleeve? Is it Angels? Selesnya Angels, white and green. Is it tokens? Something going to deal with Huntmaster. They looked at it. Oh, Selesnya Rot Priest. Well, that's going to be interesting stuff. But you better have removal next turn, or else they're mostly dead, I would think. Oh, 100%. I mean, a bag of... Oh, you got to be kidding. They had a temporary answer, unfortunately. Man, that sucks. That's too bad. Okay, that's something. Well, we got Regis or Alpha this turn. Carnage Tyrant next turn. That's still pretty darn good aggression, if you ask me. I'll attack with both because... Well, I want to deal a bunch of damage. That thingamajig will block the token, the 3/3, unfortunately. That's okay. Oh, I mean, usually I go to Walmart, I buy the great value extra large, the great value size of beef jerky. And it's a pretty good price, at least in Canada here, 200 something grams, 13 bucks Canadian at Walmart. I like it. But it does seem to be Selesnya toxic. Selesnya Phyrexians. Huh. Okay, that's something. They get us to 5. And we kill him. Huh. Okay. Basically kill him. Ancient Imperiosaur. Make it 12. Yeah, the question becomes, what is more efficient? Let's evaluate this. Carnage Tyrant is hasty, but we also still would hit them with 7, 14. Yeah, we can attack with everything. that Jawbone Duelist would have to block one of the creatures, or else they definitely die. They might be able to do something for one. One green, one white. Oh boy. Hopefully they can't. And I think we should be safe next turn. Boom. They certainly could have something at instant speed for a white or a green. Hexproof, putting a counter on a thing, making that Jawbone Duelist a little bit bigger. It does have double strike, let's keep that in mind. If it got to 2 power, that would be rough. It would trade with the Huntmaster, but they have to block something other than the Huntmaster, which is pretty good. Okay, okay. Huh. Fine by me. Still dead. Pretty sure. Gotcha. Oh, lovely. If they would have blocked Regis or Alpha, that 4 damage would not have gone through at all. It would have been much more efficient. So we certainly got quite fortunate taking out Benja, which my name is actually Ben. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know. I think Tandem Takedown is going to be pretty slick. Actually, I probably don't need it too much. Well, let me think. Just a lot of Phyrexians, basically. Taking out one thing, would that help a whole lot? I don't think it's going to do the trick. It's a lot of fairly cheap creatures. It might make some difference. Actually, Ratchet Bomb, come to think of it, might be better. We've got this thing, 3, 1, 1, 2. Yeah, I could see the Ratchet Bomb putting in the work. Nah, keep it as is. We got the job done pretty good, even after losing Gwenna. I mean, if Gwenna had stuck around, it would have been absolutely lights out. But certainly very nice with that Carnage Tyrant. Very nice to see Gwenna, definitely, but not that hand. It's better-ish. I'm going to give it a go. I have a good feeling about this. So I'm going to send Xenagos to the bottom. I was thinking Ancient Imperiosaur, but I think we'll get there for him. We'll get there. Oh, yeah, not exactly wanting that Tyrannosaurus Rex. Something for 3, something for 2. There's a pretty good chance. We've already taken him down once. So I think we can afford to be a little bit more risky. Our back's not quite against the wall, and there we go. We got something for 3. I would be pretty sad. There's a very good chance that I should be seeing something for 3 or less with the amount of that stuff that I have in the deck. Oh, okay. I'm liking it. Gotta pay the 2 though. Get that Topiary Stomper. Regis or Alpha next turn. Ancient Imperiosaur afterwards, and hopefully the Toxic hasn't gotten too high. Oh, maybe they have an answer for Topiary, which is fine. We already get our basic land, so that's not a loss. No trouble whatsoever. At least going to 5 Toxic this turn. They could target one of their creatures. Venerated Rot Beast's ability would send us to 6. Man, we gotta take stuff out soon. That's actually, I like that. I think I like that better. Certainly they could have removal, probably for at least one of these creatures. They were mousing over Topiary Stomper quite a bit. So we'll at least get Marauding and Shifting. 2 bodies. It is the same as Regisaur Alpha, but we'll see. We'll see. Regisaur Alpha, though, next turn, making a big Ancient Imperiosaur. Mostly taking him out. That'd be nice. There's a removal. Yes, destroy evil is evil. At least we do have a blocker. It might deter some of their aggression, which could be good, but I think something else is going to happen. Something bad. The Annex Sentry. Ouch. Seven poison. We're almost at 10. If we get to 10 poison, we do die, unfortunately. It would be nice to take him out with Tyrannix Rex, our own toxic poison creature. Ultimate revenge. If it does go to game 3 here. I think it's a little bit too risky to attack with that token. I need as many blockers as possible. Especially if they have some more removal, like this Destroy Evil. I have big creatures, so destroying target creature with toughness 4 or greater, that's often gonna find a target. No removal. No removal. Yeah, big Ancient Imperiosaur next turn would be lovely. Charge of the Mites. What does that do? Interesting. They have... I don't know. They must have something up their sleeve, I think. That's what I figured. That's alright. It happens. Hopefully another Regisaur Alpha is coming up. Gwenna and Marauding Raptor actually could save us. If we're playing 2 creatures every turn, that really is going to grind their aggression to a halt. They wouldn't really want to attack with the Rot Priest or the Crawling Chorus. Maybe we're safe. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. We're basically dead. If they have something that targets their own creatures. We got a block? Absolutely. Ooh, a Tyvar stand. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. I like it. Ouch. And that will do it. Unfortunately, man, they just had too much removal. All right. Well, I'm going to be taking out their stuff. That is just what's happening. Ratchet Bomb coming in. Xenagos coming out. Xenagos would be nice, but Ratchet Bomb certainly is going to help. We tap, we put a charge counter on it, we pop it. The following turn when it untaps, we destroy each non-land permanent with a mana value 1. We take out all the Venerated Rot Priest, the Crawling Chorus. Maybe we get it to 3 for the Annex Sentry, but there's a lot of key stuff at 1. Maybe they can save one thing, because there's Tyvar Stand. But other stuff would go down. And we don't have anything at 1 that we would lose. So that does feel pretty good. A tandem takedown? Well, nah. I think Ratchet Bomb is going to put in more work than that tandem takedown. Hopefully I don't have to mulligan too much, though. No. Okay, much better, much better. It was nice to see the Ratchet Bomb that previous hand, but it was only 1 land, so that's not going to do it. Got Marauding, Shifting on turn 3, I would hope. Send Carnage Tyrant to the bottom, just in case they play Spoiler, they deal with Marauding, and it holds us off of Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately, for too many turns. Oh, we're back. We're back. Yes. Yes. That kid. The dino action continues as it always does. I didn't take down tonight's nightly first match of Mono Green Devotion. I took him down one game, but I had to lose to Mono Green Devotion eventually. But yeah, it was pretty wacky stuff. Nah, it's got to be Marauding. Hopefully shifting. Next turn. I'm going to risk it. I just can't believe I faced Mono Green Devotion 4 nights in a row the first match. Ooh, no removal for one. Good. We got shifting. We're off to the races here. Maximum aggression. They're not going to be able to handle this. Oh, I love it. Pretty good. Pretty good overall. I've started pretty late. Later than I was hoping for tonight. But it's never too late for dino action. I am actually using the wrong list. I'm going to go back to the right list for tonight. For the second match I'm using. Oh, okay. Another shifting, hasty. That should be good. Mostly dead. They're not going to be recovering from this too well. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We'll see if we face Mono Green Devotion again, man. Hopefully I get revenge on them. The games are always good, always fun. Valorous, what goodness. This person has just jammed basically every piece of removal, but it doesn't matter because I get Tranix Rex. Lights out. There you go. Dead.
I am the one who died.
Pizza flavor combos. Oh, I love combos. It's been a long time since I've had them. But I love the pizza, everything. If there is a spicy flavor of combos, I don't remember if there is. I can't beat it. Man, that's good. Ham sandwich, quarter pound of... Oof. Made fresh daily. Man, that sounds good. I wish I lived close to where you lived. I could go for that. Maybe I should make myself a sandwich. I had grilled cheese with everything bread tonight. Fresh green beans my wife cooked. It was lovely. Lovely stuff. Usually I watch the kids when I get home from work. She cooks. She gets a break. It's all lovely stuff. Almost as lovely as that match. They got starved a little bit in the land department. They got all kinds of removal. Some removal I have not really ever seen, and it did not matter. Love it. And right there, you saw Castle Garenbrig making 6 green. We got a turn ahead. We needed 1 less land. Marauding reducing Tranix Rex to 6. Castle Garenbrig making the 6 with the 5 lands I had. You can't beat that. It's hard to top that lovely aggression. Man, now I want combos. Oh. Maybe I'm going to stop by the convenience store in town. It's just down the hill. I just roll a bike, walk, whatever it is. Man. Oh, Thoughtseize. It had to be turn 1 Thoughtseize at some thought size. Sizing us up. They see some big sized creatures. Of course, they will get rid of Gwenna, unfortunately. I had to press that at least twice. That is like, it does not get better than that. And it's live, because that makes it also better. They discarded a Gwenna, and then the next card was a Gwenna. Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of time to consume any other content. Usually I just make my thumbnail for the night, Sometimes I make it beforehand. Sometimes it is just before I start. Which you guys know. But hey, we'll get her done. We'll have some fun. And we'll watch Gwenna go down to removal, I would imagine. She's not sticking around. If she does, we're in a very good position. She's got to be dead. Excuse me. Okay, make a note, man. 1 second. Where's my pen? Where's my pen? Oh, okay. Well, they didn't kill her. I thought it might be Shieldred for 4, and that might be their doom-ish. Now we gotta take the ping for 2. We need to get Carnage Tyrant, also Gwenna. Marauding Raptor for that cost reduction. We still have 2 bodies. I may just use Marauding to block Shieldred, or it might go down. Okay, there it is. There it is. I hope you guys can see that. But I wrote it down. Gas station encounters and favorite trip. Fave trip. However you pronounce that. Alright. Alright. Can we just beat them, smack them hard enough? We got Gwenna, which is going to be pretty big. Tranix Rex certainly makes more sense than Carnage Tyrant. Does that have enough damage? Go big, go home. Let's do the math. Let's think. They're going to hit us with a lot next turn. We have 15 trample damage with Carnage and Tranix Rex. They are at 16, so they could take Carnage, Tranix Rex completely, go down to 1. They'll go back up to 3 when they draw a card. Shieldred could block Marauding Raptor. Should I just attack with Tranix Rex? I think I might. Tranix Rex and Carnage Tyrant, that's still too risky, too low. Too many creatures for them. They do have Hive of the Eye Tyrant, we have to keep in mind. I say just Tranix Rex. Maybe we're still safe. We'll see. We might be okay. Oh, good stuff. Well, yeah. Man, I gotta check them out. Hopefully I remember. I said it. Oh, they didn't do anything. My goodness. All right. I'll take it. Gwenna is now bigger and better and badder. Is that enough to get the job done? We've got, again, that much damage. Maximum aggression, go time. Go time. I think we can make it work. Reckoner Bankbuster, huh? It's pretty nice. We have Carnage Tyrant left to block. They have to block with quite a few things because it is trample. Alright, yes. Have a good night, JDX. Hopefully that gas station food treats you well. If you know what I'm saying. Sometimes it can go wrong later on. My condolences. Yeah, that still seems pretty good. Make some good stuff happen. The other Carnage Tyrant to block Shieldred, I think we're fine. Maybe hit by either Hive of the Eye Tyrant or Mutavault. Hive of the Eye Tyrant is 3 damage, Mutavault is 2 damage. Either one, we're still left with at least 3. Down to 1 with Shieldred. Okay, okay. Interesting. Oh, Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant does take us down, sadly. Man, that was good stuff. Good stuff. Close. So close. Razor thin. Whew. Alright, alright. We know what we're up against. We know what we have to do. Ancient Imperiosaur. Switch this with Quartzwood Crasher. I forgot I didn't change the list. I'm going to have to change the thumbnail. Hopefully I remember to use the actual list for tonight that I showcased with Temple Altisaur, but this one featuring Quartzwood. It's a cheaper creature, it's big, it's got trample. Ancient Imperiosaur could be rough. Getting that down big, they could kill a lot of the early creatures, and then we might be stuck with just having this here. We might end up playing it as a 6/6 for 7. So playing a 6/6 for 5 certainly would be better, and the potential of making other bigger creatures. Tandem takedown for you know who. Shieldred though. I would like that. Big time. You know what? I'll trim Galta. Two takedowns. I want to keep 2 Tyrannix Rexes. Still, we could have done lots of good stuff. Cutting all the T-Rexes. Having the full playset of tandem takedown. I think we'll get the job done though. It was pretty close, certainly. The darn Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant gets me every time. Okay, yep, keeping that. It could be rough. It could be rough. But it certainly could be explosive. It's our best chance at the moment. You know, turn 1 Thoughtseize to get rid of Marauding. Usually rough. Oh, they don't have Thoughtseize. They don't have Thoughtseize or Fatal Push, potentially. If they had both of those, Blood Crypt may have entered untapped. Oh, this is good. Play that Blood Tithe Harvester. Do it. Now, go for the throat. Oh my goodness, I've never played this before in my life. We still got Huntmaster, which, you know, I had Marauding. I couldn't have played Huntmaster with Marauding Raptor out. So it's not a total loss here. Good. Let's get that 3rd land. Do it. Ugh. Dirty, painful. Pain and suffering right there. I don't think Huntmaster is sticking around. I'm still going to try for Gwenna next turn. I got 2 copies. That feels pretty good. Shieldred. Could be not coming in hot. There's that pesky Stomp. Kroxa. Well, the question becomes, get rid of one of the 2 copies of Gwenna. They would probably kill the other one, pretty much guaranteed. You know what? Regisaur Alpha. Let's do Regisaur Alpha. I want to increase the chance of seeing Gwenna. Having that happen. Ugh. Man, that's not fun. Still, 2 lands in more than the top 10. The top 11. Ouch. That's unfortunate. All right. That does tend to do the trick. Especially when you don't still draw another land. 2 in the top 12. My goodness. It happens. It happens, but okay. Okay, I'm going to use the actual list for tonight that I was meaning to use. Took me a few matches to actually remember. Okay, not that list, this one. Okay, there we go. Maybe in the chapter I'll put finally using the actual list for tonight. There you go. Watch be Mono Green Devotion again. Excuse me. I guess technically the actual start of the night, if it is the actual list. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't come together, that's okay. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're playing, how optimized the list is. You could just lose a bunch of matches, a bunch of games in a row. It's a fact of life, so there's no point in getting too upset. Looks good to me. We got 3 lands, especially that Source of White to help play Temple Altisaur, which is not in the list to start in game 1, but it is a tap land, so lovely as always to see it. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Azorius Control, Azorius Lotus Field. Are they going to counter Gwenna? We got another copy. They better have a counter or removal. Something is happening. They have to do it. Do it. Censor. Gerard Disruption. Oh, make disappear. Have no fear. Another copy of Gwenna is here. Get him. Now the question becomes, do I like Topiary Stomper? It does get me to Regisaur Alpha. Who is more scary? Topiary is less scary, maybe a better chance of it resolving. I hope. My goodness, they really don't want me to do anything. That's okay. I will just keep trying for stuff. Unfortunately, didn't draw Castle Garenbrig yet. If I had Castle Garenbrig, it may be mostly lights out for their chances. I'd get to go Carnage Tyrant. You see how important Castle Garenbrig is. My, oh mother, darn. Counterspell Tribal, I guess. Shucks. This, ouch. Ouch. We could still make something happen. Okay, maybe not. Wandering Emperor making those samurais. 2/2, Vigilance. Gonna start putting counters on it as well. Oof. Nuts. Nope. Yeah. With that Shark Typhoon, whenever they cast a non-creature spell, they make a flying shark. I was only just doing Huntmaster, couldn't do anything else followed up. Unfortunately, of course, like I was saying, Galta, trim that against control, and I still want to up the copies of Galta to 2. I haven't quite done that yet. Haven't found the exact space that I feel comfortable, but 2 copies of the Queen is coming up. But certainly against control. Trim her, put in the 4th copy of T-Rex, finish off the playset. Ancient Imperiosaur, I could see myself just cutting that. Completely? Well, maybe. Bring in the tandem takedowns, I guess. Nothing that I would really want to bring in instead of this. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I mean, we already have T-Rex, Carnage Tyrant, Shifting Ceratops, Xenagos, which is indestructible, makes the other things big. The other things that they can't counter and they might not be able to target. Well, I know what kind of hand I want to look for. That's for sure. I want to see that Castle Garenbrig. 4 copies, Castle Garenbrig. Do it. You'll be kicking yourself if you don't. Could it work? potentially. It's a little bit awkward. Nothing to turn after Huntmaster, but I'm going to give it a go. Certainly we don't mulligan, so we are up a card, which already helps us out right there. Oh, no, I'm liking this. Oh boy. Of course, if they have a counter spell making us pay an extra 2, that's not going to do anything. Because we can pay the extra 2. Do it. Do it. Play make disappear. Right. I'm going to hit them with Marauding Raptor. I'm going to see what it draws out. They probably have instant speed removal for white. The whatchamacallit. Oh, okay. Maybe they're not going to kill it. Huh. Fateful Absence. Yes, that was on the tip of my tongue. We'll pop this. That might as well. I'm just going to pop it right now. So oh, Castle Garenbrig. Huh. Good. Good. Speaking of the fantastic. Would they counter the thing I play? Probably. Let's get Gwenna to draw out the other counter spell. Maybe get Regis or Alpha next turn. Hey, that's how she goes. Huntmaster to chip away. Would it draw out the Wandering Emperor next turn? Maybe, if it is tapped. Let's not risk it. Okay, man, we need that other land. My goodness. Counter spells for days and days and days. It's almost making me tempted. There is one specific creature that I am kind of thinking of bringing in the face of anybody with counter spells. Prowling Serpopard. I'll show it to you guys afterwards, after we're done this match. Hopefully, get the job done, and I think we may just do that. Peace out. You better have removal for Huntmaster. Oh, they're getting desperate. They're digging for that sweeper, because that's about all that is going to save them. Love it. Hit him for 7. You better have found it, buddy. That's okay. That's okay. Fine by me. Again, Castle Garenbrig, Carnage Tyrant, Carnage Tyrant, Carnage Tyrant. Just keep slamming a hard to deal with creature. Man, that is lovely. Do another sweeper. Do it. I dare ya. Ah, shucks. I wish I had another Carnage Tyrant to slam down again and again and again. Hopefully they don't have a third sweeper. Man, that would be annoying. My goodness. Farewell, probably. Okay, that's something. I'm just going to play Ancient Imperiosaur. I'm not going to convoke anything. I'm just to draw out a thing that they have. They have something. They'll do something to this, which maybe means Carnage Tyrant is going to be safe. Settle the wreckage. Okay. Well, that's how she goes. Well, we got a land. We have a creature that is going to probably die this turn, I would imagine. What are they thinking? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go with Gwenna. I think if she happens, I can still go Ancient Imperiosaur plus her convoking and all that good stuff. Maybe they got another sweeper, Wandering Emperor on Ancient Imperiosaur, something like that. No, I almost forgot. Hall of the Storm Giants is a 7/7. It would have traded with Ancient Imperiosaur. Phew. I always forget about that man land. Lucky. A 6/6 shark. That is painful. Okay. I'm liking the looks of this, yeah. Here goes nothing. Guess I could have also tapped the other Ancient Imperiosaur. Being a 6/6, I wouldn't have wanted to attack with it anyways, because of all of the Storm Giants there. It's kind of wacky, seeing a lot of Imperiosaurs. Oh, there's the counterspell finally. They still could have Wandering Emperor, 100%, but they don't have all of the Storm Giants. So that does mean attacking with both. Get her done. They play Wandering Emperor. They can't exile the other Ancient Imperiosaur. I'll take it. Okay, so we would have lost Gwenna anyways. That's alright. Oof. I mean, we've seen a lot of big scary stuff. There's a pretty good chance we won't continue to see it. But we haven't seen a single copy of Tyrannix Rex. And we got 4, and we are a third of the way into the deck. They probably have something for it. Now let's see what happens. Nuts. Tyrannix Rex could maybe finish him off. Again, there's a very good chance we're going to see our first copy for the first time this game. Lyra Don. Okay, yep. Well, I'll wait. I'll wait and see what we get. You never know. Okay, yeah. Not coming back from that, sadly. Man, that was a dirty amount of counter spells. But like I said, I'm going to showcase Prowling Serpopard for you guys for a second. For anybody that doesn't know it, it's kind of fringe. A lot of you might not even be aware of this. Certainly would have helped me in that matchup. Now, sometimes you do certain stuff and you face stuff that your certain stuff does not help against. There it is. Okay. Prowling Serpopard. I mean, we would have decimated that opponent with all the counter spells that they have. This creature can't be countered. And creature spells we control can't be countered. There we go. We blank a lot of their deck. There's probably 10-ish cards that were counter spells. Something in the range of that. Turn 2 Huntmaster, turn 3 Marauding Raptor for a single red. With the other 2 lands, I play my 3rd land on turn 3. With the other 2, cost reduction, reducing Prowling Serpopard to 2 green. Hey, there you go. They let Marauding Raptor resolve because they want to counter the thing I play afterwards. And the thing I play afterwards cannot be countered. Is it often enough that I face a deck with so many counter spells though? You gotta ask yourself the question. This was a painful thing. I have something super specific. But still, does it warrant putting it in the sideboard? Again, 4 shifting Ceratops can't be countered. Carnage can't be countered. T-Rex can't be countered. I think that's probably enough already. Just general protection. Whatever it is, the Tyvar Stand, Blossoming Defense, Hexproof, Indestructible, you name it. Saving the earlier stuff. Yeah. Maybe it's time to do that once again. Still a good time no matter what. Oh, almost 1 o'clock. At least another match. Yeah. I still love dinos all the time, as much as possible. Man, how's it going? Long time. No, so it's late. Late for me, late for you. Topiary Stomper certainly standing the test of time. Hopefully all is well with you as well as can be. certainly not so swell facing off all those counter spells. But yeah, Topiary Stomper is continues to put in the work. I think I'm finally getting to my favorite dinosaur list. Oh, well, is that going to be good enough? I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, you haven't tuned in for a while, so you don't maybe know some of these emotes, little videos. Joe Rogan, if we take down this mythic opponent. Oh, yeah, I love it. I love it. It's probably my favorite one. Admiral Akbar, though.
It's a trap!
You know, that is a classic, fantastic. Again, it has to be Castle Garenbrig. I don't have a forest with these two lands. Karplusan Forest enters untapped. We have 2 mana on turn 2. And then Rockfall Vale has to at least be the third Izzet thing in the ice. That's going to be problematic. But again, Rockfall Vale, we get all the lands when we need them. We'll watch Huntmaster go down to Fiery Impulse, play with fire, Volcanic Spite, Lightning Axe for 1 red. Huntmaster is guaranteed to dead. Gotta be. Oh, I've never played this before. Fiery Impulse, hashtag pre-recorded. Yeah, well, let's do that. Hopefully Marauding survives. I don't think that's going to be the case. Probably. Knowing the deck it is. Hopefully it survives and I draw that 4th land that I desperately need. But we know what it is. Well, we'll bring in some removal for it. For that pesky thing. That thing. It always gets me. Well, not always. It is a lot of blue stuff, a lot of counter spells. A Shifting Ceratops can be pretty nice. Flying right past it. Okay. Mostly dead. Done like dinner. They got their pretty much perfect start. Too early thing in the ices. Lots of cheap spells, although most of their stuff is pretty darn cheap, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh my is right. It's nothing I haven't faced before. Awoken Horror. Would be nice if I could awake myself. I can pretty much play dinos on autopilot at this point. Well, T-Rex, yeah, certainly. Switch out Galta. A lot of the early stuff, again, chances are is going to die to that red base removal, bouncing with the Brazen Borrower. Pretty tough, but tandem takedown. We want to take down their things. Ancient Imperiosaur. Trim the 3 copies of that to make room for this. It is nice having instant speed interaction, I must say. That's alright. If we take down maybe their only thing in the ice, hopefully they don't get 2. Perhaps we'll be safe. I can't keep it. Maybe if I had something for 2 or something for 3, we could get the job done. Oh, it got worse. Oh, okay. Had to mulligan twice, unfortunately. We're not dead yet. Oh, I like the looks of this. Now, Fiery Impulse would take out Huntmaster, but Fiery Impulse would not take out Marauding. I'm pretty darn sure there's a Fiery Impulse. I'm just going to go with Marauding if that's the case. Of course, it is very hard. Was it worth a risk? I don't know. I hope. Oh. Wow, looky there. And Topiary Stomper. Mana Man, speak of Topiary Stomper, getting us ahead by 1 forever. You can't Fiery Impulse a forest. You could because it would burn the forest down, unfortunately. Hopefully I see that tandem takedown. Now that's okay. That's okay. We got a total of 5. Huntmaster for 2, the cost reduction, bringing shifting down to 3, and we got some good bodies. Coming in clutch, absolutely. Don't get to attack wish. Ugh. Now you just have to cross your fingers and hope they don't have 3 spells that all cost 1, because thing in the ice will flip, everything will bounce. Certainly is a very good chance of that happening. Ooh. Okay. That's got to be it. If they don't have it, they'll get it with Opt. Ouch. I mean, we go down to 9. It's not the end of the world. Hard to say. It depends if the game has gone on long. The opponent is going to have a lot of mana, so the ward 4 cost of Tranix Rex, sometimes the opponent can easily play. Maybe they have lots of treasures with Fable of the Mirror Breaker, Reflection of Kiki Jiki. It can be rough. You can power out T-Rex or Carnage Tyrant with the cost reduction of Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor. You reduce Tranix Rex to only costing 6, and then you use Castle Garenbrig's ability to pay 2 and 2 green, plus you tap it. You makes the 6 green from its ability, and you can play T-Rex that way. I still love just jamming both of them, though. It really does the trick. Actually, we got to be shifting. What am I thinking? Hard to say. I think it's nice to have both. There is oftentimes I don't see any Carnage Tyrant or any T-Rex in the top quarter of the deck, the top third of the deck. And they're just so lovely. They're hard to deal with for any opponent because they can't be countered. They might not be able to be targeted, so it's just generally nice stuff. You got to admit. Does a deck have counter spells? It's good to have them. Rakdos Midrange, lots of removal. Good to have them because they might not be able to target. I like it. We get to completely stop the Awoken Horror's aggression. Of course, protection from blue. Does nothing. Oh, and a double Topiary Stomper. Whew. Yeah, that 1 mana, it's not too bad. It is very nice to surprise the opponent with Tranix Rex here. They don't account for Castle Garenbrig making the 6 green, and also the cost reduction of Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor. That has caught quite a few opponents off guard. But Castle Garenbrig has to be the all-star 100%. Topiary Stomper gets us a basic land. We're ahead by 1. Castle Garenbrig, if we play that on turn 4, if we're at 5 lands on turn 4 with this, we get Carnage Tyrant. Turn 4 in a very hard to deal with way because it is land based, which is quite nice. I just love big scary dinos, absolutely. Quite a few ways to make dinos. Do I want to start hitting them? Not quite. Just in case they got pesky things, rough stuff. We'll wait, we'll play it safe. We're already down to 9, and that is rough, that is difficult. The lightning axe there, that is going to take out shifting, unfortunately. That's okay. And they will get back the Arclight Phoenixes, sadly. Oh, alright. They'll throw 3 damage with Fiery Impulse just to get the 3rd spell played and 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard if I'm remembering correctly. Well, we're not dead yet. Awoken Horror, fortunately, doesn't have trample. Basically, we're dead. Gotta be, I would imagine. Otepec Huntmaster is not going to save us. Nah, not so hot tonight, but dinos are always right for me. Yeah. Brings me back to the time recently when Reed Duke, for anybody that knows, that fantastic pro Hall of Famer, I believe, in the final match of his Pro Tour win, he was playing Izzet, Indomitable Creativity, getting Xenagos and World Spine Worm, giving it +15/+15 in haste. But back to back to back, I believe he drew 3 Reflection of Kiki Jikis, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Yeah, it was wacky stuff. You would never normally expect something like that to happen. It can happen at any time in the finals of a tournament, a high-level Pro Tour. Crazy stuff. Couldn't believe it. Okay, that's a keeper. Big time. We're facing off against Sugar Skull, which I believe we faced last night. It might have been off stream. Oh, Mono Green Devotion, perhaps. No, I'm pretty darn sure I've faced Sugar Skull before. Bant. We're seeing Bant colors. Very interesting. Huh. I wonder. Bant Control, Bant. Angels. It could be Bant Spirits. No. What do we got going on? That's 5/4. Well, anyways, if they don't have removal, we've got Marauding and Gwenna. This is the best start we could possibly hope for. It's going to get absolutely gross next turn. You guys are you're going to see. You're in for a real treat, I must say. I feel they're light on removal. Certainly a lot less removal than the previous opponent. Oh, the opponent has their own Xenagos. Well, that's pretty cool. Huh. Never would have guessed. We'll take the damage because we're going to be sending a lot back to them. Now, hopefully we're not dead next turn. They could play something big. Certainly within the realm of possibility. But again, you got to admit, Gwenna tapping for 2 green, shifting is 2 green with cost reduction. Boom, untap. Love it. And we're going to continue to do other good stuff. I'm going to play Marauding Raptor for 1. It reduces Xenagos to only needing 3. I still could have played Xenagos either way. But we use Gwenna's mana for Xenagos, untaps, hasty. They're dead. They are dead. Now we make Marauding Raptor 12, shifting. Yeah, let's go. Topiary Stomper coming in clutch. I'm glad I could, finally feature that. Especially because you haven't tuned in a while. So you got a very good example. It doesn't always work out like that. I could have not Marauding, but you got to admit, Gwenna synergizing with dinos, because a lot of them are at least 5 power. That's a spicy highlight. Heaven, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. That certainly was a heavenly amount of damage. It was kind of cool just because the opponent had played Xenagos. Oh. What are they on? Is it big creature? Well, it's probably lots of big creatures, so I get to feature Temple Altisaur, I feel. Dinosaurs are dealt all but 1 of any kind of damage. From creatures, from spells. I think it is going to be good and wise to make them quite a bit more durable. Yeah, we'll certainly bring it in. I want to bring in Temple Altisaur at least a few times tonight. At least once here. Trim Ancient Imperiosaur, well, probably Tyrannosaurus Rex, I would imagine. I still feel they are pretty light on the removal. So we might get a bunch of creatures, get the Ancient Imperiosaur, make the opponent soar. Okay. Oh, the matches are good. The matches are good. Oh, it does seem spicy. It's using Carnage Tyrant, T-Rex. My favorite way to do dinos. Again, you can do them so many ways. Boros, white and red, mono red. You can have the curve a lot lower. Lots of the dinos, maybe 4 or 5 mana and less. You just spam a bunch of bodies. You get the job done that way, and it's a good time. Ooh, that seems alright. We don't have a way to make the source of white for Temple Altisaur. It's either going to be Secluded Courtyard, the 2 copies of Jetmir's Garden, or one of the 4 copies of Gwenna. So I still think that's a pretty good chance. By the time we have enough for Temple Altisaur, I would hope to have seen one of those things. Ooh, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's hope they didn't bring in too much removal, though. Crossing my fingers. Ugh, that's not great. I think we should be okay. They certainly could have some white-based removal. Definitely. At the very least, I think shifting Ceratops, if anything is going to go down, it will be shifting, which might mean we get Regis. Okay. Destroy Evil. Man, everybody is using Destroy Evil. That is good. If you're in, I mean, it is a common. You might not expect it, but destroying it, yeah, it does the trick. Now, hopefully, they don't have more removal. We get to go Marauding for 1, reducing Regisaur to 3. It could be bad. They are in blue, so I'm a little bit wary of counter spells. Oh, they're doing something to someone. All right. Oh, the 2 Destroy Evils. That is evil, to say the least. Something for 2 damage, maybe. We'll try and hit him with Marauding Raptor, and hope that also doesn't go down. Okay, we got something happening. And I was a little bit worried about this. Maybe. Definitely not having enough sources of white. Being stuck with those Temple Altisaurs. So if I continue to use it, I think I'll probably up it. Just a touch. Xenagos, though, lovely stuff. I imagine that's going to put in the work. Doubling the token. Making it a 6/6. Making it so something threatens this Dryad. We could play any big scary dino, Carnage Tyrant, doubled with Xenagos to 14, Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's going to be a 16/16. That's nice. If they have a little bit of removal, taking out Marauding, well, we still could play Carnage Tyrant for 5 with the 5 lands that we have. But any creature we play, shifting, that's going to be big with Xenagos. Hopefully I see that single Secluded Courtyard and I can start playing these Temple Altisaurs. Ravager Worm. It's been a long time since I've seen that thing. My goodness. I guess this is 5 color good stuff. Let's see that Carnage Tyrant. Let's do it. Carnage. Oh, they're being interesting. Pretty risky. We hit him for 7 with that token and Huntmaster. Oh, Carnage Tyrant. Oh.
Because that's why.
There you go, folks. Man, that is world. Gotta love it. Woo! Takes you back to 2019. Absolutely. Well, that was good. More misses than hits tonight, unfortunately. But I think I'll leave it on a positive note. Again, it was very good overall. Nice to see you again, Mana Man and Heaven. Man, beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. But yeah, Carnage Tyrant does the trick. Is it good enough? Definitely in dinos. It's good against a lot of stuff. Yeah, all right, yes, good game. Back when the Mythics had animations. Oh, it is lovely that Carnage Tyrant does have such a stunning animation, I must admit. I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled because I don't have to invest resources. I got a bunch of gold ready for Lost Caverns of Ixalan coming out in a couple months. Man, beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. All right. Yeah, nice to see you again. Anybody else watching right now later on?
Don't forget to like and subscribe for fantastic, calm dino action.
Yeah, okay. Peace. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your time zone, whenever it is, wherever it is you are watching. See you next time.